meeting your boyfriend's parents or your girlfriend's parents, or if you're engaged, meeting your in-laws for the very first time, or if there's a guy you like or a girl you like and you're meeting our parents for the very first time, it can be nerve-wracking. Trust me, I know, okay? So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my personal experience and tips, 10 tips to help you prepare for that experience. Whether you're a girl or a guy, these tips are going to work excellently for you. Well, provided you are well behaved. All things unico. All right, let's get started. Let me introduce you. Hi, hey you. Hey, welcome back to my channel. Oh, hi, if it's your first time here. Hi, my name is Adenike or Olori Esho. On this channel, I create content that relates to love, marriage, and lifestyle. So if you're interested in those or topics such as this, then please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, thumbs up the video, and let me know that you are a subscriber down below in the comment section. All right, thank you. When I met my husband, Tosin's parents, for the very first time, we had only known each other for like a week. It was during the holidays. I need to do a video about that, about how we met and all of that. But we had only known each other for a week and I was already meeting his parents. So we weren't even dating, we were just new friends and all of that. Still, you know, I needed to be cool about it. So I'm going to be sharing my personal experience with you and also 10 tips to make the experience easier for you. Number 1, smile. Have you met me? Hi, have you met Adenike? I smile a lot. Aside from the fact that I find it very, very healthy and therapeutic for me to be smiling almost all the time, you hardly ever catch me without a smile on my face. Unless maybe I'm dealing with some stuff or I'm being pissed off by someone or whatever. But in most situations, I'm just always smiling. I like being happy. And I've realized that when you have a smile on your face, especially when it's a big smile, people tend to reciprocate. So if you're meeting those parents, family members for the very first time, you want to have a big smile on your face. Even if you had heard things about them, even if you weren't sure about different things, on arriving there, you need to have that big smile on your face, look excited to be there. And I promise you, they will hardly ignore you. Even if they have to fake it, they will smile back at you. Even if for whatever reason they don't like you, they'll be forced to smile back at you, because it's going to be very awkward for you to be smiling at them and they don't reciprocate, unless maybe you're being creepy about it or something, or maybe you're being ingenuine. You know. But if all things being equal, you do want to meet them, you are excited to meet them, then just make sure you're smiling. Don't be too nervous that you forget to smile. Number 2, be polite and respectful. I know this goes without saying, but I still needed to mention it anyway, because you know, we have different upbringings, we have different routines in our different homes. But if you are meeting a typical African parent or a typical Nigerian parent, even parents all over the world, actually, they would expect you to be polite and to be respectful to a certain extent. I'm Yoruba. Tosin's parents are Yoruba. So when I met him for the first time, I wasn't like, oh, good morning, sir. Oh, hi. Nah. I didn't go all the way on my knees. Like, I wasn't crawling like I carol. But but I did bend a little, like, oh, good morning, ma. Good morning, sir. You know, I knelt. I didn't kneel all the way to the ground, because I don't even kneel all the way to the ground to greet my own father or my own mother. So that would have been fake, obviously, if I tried it, and they probably would have looked at me like, stop trying too hard. That's the thing, you don't want to try too hard. So just, if you're a girl, kneel down or try to kneel a little, bend a little. If you're a guy, also bend a little. That's if you're Yoruba. Other cultures might have their styles or preferences for greeting elders or older people, but just be prepared to be polite and to be respectful. Don't say, oh, I'm a 21st century woman. This is 2020. I was born in the US. Calm down. Calm down, okay? at the same time having a smile on your face. So I'm saying, good morning, ma, good morning, sir, you know, and I'm smiling and being polite and being respectful, you know, all of that working together. It eases the tension in the situation, whatever tension there might be. They might have been nervous to meet you as well. They most likely are, because they're also meeting you for the very first time, you know. So you're not the only person that is nervous in that situation. Everybody is nervous. So, but doing all of that just helps calm everybody down, and then you can now move on. Number 3, if they offer you food, bruh, eat. Okay, sis, hi, how you doing? If they offer you food, eat. Don't be too shy. Don't say no, you know, I ate before leaving the house. You knew you were going to your parents-in-law's house. Why did you eat before leaving the house? Go hungry. I went hungry. I went very, very hungry. Okay, maybe not very, very hungry, but I remember my dad was at home when I was leaving, and I hadn't eaten because I went in the morning. I think I went at like around 11 a.m. and I was like, oh, you know, I'm going to Tosin's house. I'm going to go see his parents and whatever. And I didn't eat. And it was like, oh, Nija. I was like, no, I'm good. Because I knew there was a possibility. I mean, it was the holidays. So I knew there was going to be food somewhat, regardless of whatever kind of food it was. So I didn't want to get there and now start maybe forcing down food, or maybe they give me food and I'm not unable to eat. Do you get what I'm saying? So if they offer you food, eat, of which they most likely will offer you food. It's polite to eat when people offer you food when you go to their houses, especially for the first time. Number 4, this one follows closely behind eating. Okay, so you eat the food, you compliment it. When I got to Tosin's house, all right, there was pounded yam. I think, were they pounding it? I think, yeah, they were pounding it when they had not started pounding it. They had boiled the yam. Yes, they had boiled the yam when I got there. So, you know, after greeting everybody and everything, they were like, oh, okay, sit down. And because the house was full, Tosin's dad was around, his mom, his siblings, I think his sisters, and the kids. So it was a full house, right? So, you know, I sat down and his mom was like, Shoma gel, Nike, that, are you going to eat, Nike? And I was like, oh, yes. I didn't even know pounded yam was what was on the menu at the time. And I'm from Ekiti in Nigeria. So you know that pounded yam is my dish. Yeah. She was like, oh, it's pounded yam, is that fine? I was like, that's even perfect. I'm from Ekiti State. I think that was exactly what I said. And then she laughed and she was like, okay, but I did not get up to go and start doing the pounding. Why would I? She didn't expect me to. Well, I don't think she did. She didn't expect me to come and be pounding it. It's my first time in a house. How did I not come and say, she was the one offering me food. Why did I not come and say, come and be pounding the yam? I mean, I guess maybe you can if you want, but it just wasn't in my nature. I've told you people about my cooking habits and all of that. So I wasn't going to fake it. I wasn't going to pretend like, I'm buying. No. Like, oh, let me come and pound it for you. No, I just said, oh yes, ma, eat. Thank you very much. And then I was talking, I think I was playing with Tosin's nephew or something, and we continued. She was like, oh, okay, just sit down, relax. Tosin, give her a drink now or something. She made me feel very, very comfortable. Like I said, assess the situation. If it's a situation where you now have to be impressing them, I would say don't impress them. I'll talk about that later. But just don't fake it, you know. Don't be what you're not. Anyway, so eventually they brought the food. I ate and I enjoyed it and I complimented it over and over and over and over. So when they serve you and you eat, don't just eat and say, you're done eating. No, you compliment the food, you say thank you, you show appreciation for the food, and then you wash your plates. Wash those dishes, whether you're a guy or a girl. How can they cook for you and then they will now be the ones washing your plates again? Are you okay? No, seriously, seriously, you eat you wash the plate. Now, if they stop you, like they literally stop you and say, no, don't do it, then don't do it. Do you get? I was almost washing the plate when Tosin's mom saw me and she was like, Dad, what am I doing? That no, I should just leave it. That they'll wash it, and I was like, okay. And then she was just like, just wash your hands and go. Don't bother. And she was very genuine about it. It wasn't like she was trying to test me or whatever. So I just dropped the dishes thereafter and then washed my hands and left. But if she wasn't there, if she had not stopped me or anything, I would have washed my plates. I just think even it's etiquette, it doesn't have to be your parents, in-laws or whatever that you are in their house or whatever. When you go to someone's house and they serve you food, I just think it's respectful. Even if you end up not doing it, even if they stop you, most times if you come to my house, I'm not going to allow you wash your plates. You might force your way into doing it and I'll now let you, but I won't let. But when you show or you make an attempt to, I just think it's respectful. So wash those dishes whilst you're at it. Number 5. Don't drink alcohol. Okay, I know I said, don't try to impress them or whatever, but be it a birthday party, be it whatever kind of party or gathering they might be having, you don't want to get there and get drunk. You don't want to get there and get high. You don't want to start misbehaving. You don't want to lose control of yourself or your senses. I don't drink on a normal day. I'm not an alcohol person. Tosin's family don't drink either, so there was no alcohol on the table anyway. But I know there are some families that are very comfortable having maybe a glass of red wine with dinner or white wine or whatever, and it's okay if they offer, or if they're drinking and they offer, that's fine, but just take a sip, like maybe have a glass and that's it. Don't let loose, and start doing party after party. You need to just make sure you're still in control of your senses, of what you say, of your behavior. So don't drink if you can avoid it, but if you do have to, then just keep it to the barest minimum. Number 6, you need to have conversations with the family members. You need to play, you need to relax. Like I said, Tosin's sisters were there, or his older sister and her son were there, and so I was playing with the son, I was carrying him, I was gisting with the mom. The dad came, he greeted me, I greeted him. The dad even ate my presents, and then I gisted with the mom and all of that. So just relax and have conversations. They're going to ask you about yourself. Feel free. Hopefully you don't have anything to hide. So just feel free, relax, unless if they're being offensive, which I hope they're not. But all things being equal, just relax and just have fun, have conversations. Don't just go and fold inside one corner and just be keeping to yourself, and they'll not be looking and say like, is she okay? Did we do something to her or him? Number 7. So this one goes without saying, but let me still say it as well. You want to dress appropriately when you're meeting your in-laws, boyfriend's parents, girlfriend's parents, be it a guy or a girl. You want to dress appropriately. You're meeting them for the very first time. I understand that there's a place of being yourself, but at the same time, these people are going to judge you based on what they see first. So that's not the time to say, I want to be 100% myself. Absolutely be yourself, but keep in mind that you need to walk with wisdom with those who are without, meaning that you need to help them know you better. Okay, getting to know someone is a gradual process. So what you need to do is at least dress appropriately. Don't wear ripped jeans. That are both guys and girls. Don't wear ripped jeans everywhere. Even if you have tattoos, it's okay to cover them up for the first time. They are meeting you for the first time. They don't know your personality. They don't know your behavior. They don't know who you are. You don't want to turn them off before you give them an opportunity to meet you. Okay, even if you have piercings as a guy, take them off. Do you get? Just make an effort to show that you're being respectful. You want them to get to know you first, so that by the time they find out certain things that they might ordinarily have reservations about, they already like you. Do you get? So they are making excuses for you. So maybe on a normal day, maybe they are a conservative family and you have tattoos everywhere as a guy or a girl, and you cover it up for the very first time, or maybe even the second time that you meet them, but they already fell in love with you. So by the third time they see it, and then they're like, oh, you have tattoos, and you're like, yes, so this one means this and that one means that, and they're like, ah, okay, that's nice. They already like you, so in their head they are making excuses for you. They are telling themselves that that's not a deterrent. You're a well-behaved person. Do you get what I'm saying? When I went to Tosin's house, I wore a tight dress. What do they call it? A bodycon. It wasn't exposing or anything. It was a round neck. I remember it was a black round neck dress with sleeves and long. It was longer. Yeah, it went over my knees. Yeah, do you get? But it was a bodycon dress. It was fitted and everything, and I did makeup. Yeah, I wasn't going to pretend I don't wear makeup. From our conversations, I kind of already knew that they were a conservative family, but I still needed them to know that, okay, I'm not going to come without makeup just to let you think that I don't wear makeup. Nah, I wear lashes. I do nails. Like, I think my nails were like green that Christmas or something. That's the place of still keeping it real, but at the same time, still being respectful and dressing appropriately. Number 8, and this one goes out to people like me who are very touchy and very feely. Keep your hands to yourself. Even if the person is your fancy, even if you guys are getting engaged or you're already engaged or whatever, when you are in the presence of the person's parents, be it as a guy or a girl, you want to keep your hands to yourself. Don't be touching it. No, it's just kind of rude, like, do that when you guys are alone or whatever. But when you're in the presence of your parents, don't sit on his laps. Don't be touching him every 5 seconds. Oh, stop it. I'm going to be looking at you like, is she okay? Is she creepy? Why does she keep touching him? And you don't even know how attached they are to that person, be it a guy or a girl, to their child. You don't know how attached they are. You don't know how protective they are of that person. So you want to show some respect. You can sit next to each other, but keep your hands to yourself. All right? Leave the touching and all of that for later when people are alone. Number 9, and I kind of already hinted at this earlier, but don't impress them. Don't try to impress them. Don't try to impress them. Don't try to go out of your way to do things that you think they might like. Don't be unoriginal. Don't be fake, because guess what? People can always see through that. And if you ordinarily don't cook in your house, or you don't know how to cook, don't come and get there and now say, let me do the cooking, and then you now burn the food. Voila, will now start. Don't go there and go and be washing clothes. Even if you are the clothes washer in your house and I don't care how much you enjoy it, don't go there and go and be washing clothes and turn yourself into a housemaid. You are not a housemaid, you are a guest in that house. My point being, don't try to impress them. Just do things that you are ordinarily used to doing, because it's when you don't try to impress them that you actually impress them. Hey, deepness. Number 10, last but definitely not the least, be yourself. Just be yourself. When I was in Tosin's house for the first time, I was talking, I was laughing. I have nothing to lose. You don't like me? Okay, that's good. Peace, deuces, I mean, as at then, we were just even friends. We weren't even dating. Do you get? So I was just like, yeah. I was just myself. I ate, I was full, we gisted, and then I went home and I was telling my father how I ate pounded yam in Tosin's house, and he was laughing. So just be yourself, be your natural self. If you're naturally conservative, then be conservative. If you're naturally bubbly, don't go there and be crazy. Don't go there and be acting all crazy and wild and letting loose. No, you're meeting them for the first time. So you want to still curb it, but just be yourself. and you know what that is. You know what I'm talking about. What do you think of these tips? Have you experienced meeting a guy's parents or a girl's parents for the first time? I want to know, what was your experience like? Tell us down below in the comment section. If you have tips that you also want to share that worked or has always worked for you, then please let me know down below in the comment section as well. I love to read from you so that I can learn from you guys as well. And you always share amazing tips and stories that I like to read, so definitely drop them down below in the comment section. Check out my other videos as well. I have really exciting videos on the channel. Subscribe if you aren't. Oh my gosh, I would really like you to subscribe to the channel, so please do that. Thumbs up the video, just show me some love. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. I cannot wait till I see you again very soon. And you know how we do it. I pray God blesses you, your home, your relationships, and your marriages. But most importantly, I pray God blesses you. Remain in God, and God bless you. Mwah. Bye.